Hey there, Nicki Vee here again, 10-10 movement, helping you to go from struggle to success in any area of your life. And the area of your life that we're talking about today is intimate relationships. And this particular video is for you as a woman, and it's entitled, how to make your husband or partner, if you're not married, miss you and want you even more. Now, if you saw the first video that I made last week, you will have seen that that was all about how to stop that feeling of feeling neglected in your relationship. And this is the follow on, because once we've realized that we can create this feeling of being neglected, to create this feeling of not being wanted, can we start to work on how to make sure that he really misses us and wants to be with us even more. And it reminds me of a couple that Tony and I worked with many, many years ago, where we found out, because they were both totally honest with each other, that because the guy wanted some guy time, some man time, it's said, isn't it, that men like to go into their cave and just get some downtime sometimes without too much communication and conversation going on. And our understanding is that is really true. Men use a lot of testosterone and adrenaline in order to do what they do in the day, and then sometimes they want this quiet time. And what this couple had realized, that when he wanted that quiet time, and he was doing that in a non-kind of aggressive way, he wasn't like going, I don't want to talk to you, I want to be on my own. He was just coming home from work, say, and like going and wanting a bit of time to himself, just to settle himself, as it were. And she was kept talking to him, trying to get his attention, trying to tell him all about her day, and therefore felt neglected when he wasn't, coming back and talking to her and getting really excited about her day and his day. So when we realize that actually we're different, this is kind of like, they're saying basically, we've got this pandemic thing happening at the moment, and Tony and Nicki Vee always say the real pandemic is that, we've been treating men and women as if we're the same, and in actual fact we're not. Men are very different. They want this quiet time just to sort of settle after they've had a lot of activity in the day. The difficulty, of course, is that women also having a lot of activity in the day, also a lot of adrenaline in their body, also quite a lot of testosterone in their body maybe, and then we, women, can't get rid of that out of our bodies. Now that is actually a clinical, physical fact, is that it stays in our bodies, and therefore we've got this kind of need to interact at a very high level, very, very different from men. So if we want a man to miss us and want to be with us and want us even more, we have to remember that number one thing, that men are different than women. They need that time. They're not into chatting about things in quite perhaps the depth that we do. And actually, if we ask them questions about their day, or we talk to them in a way that's talking about us as a couple, rather than, I've really missed you today, I've really loved having you home, and, I don't know, are you going to go and, chill for a bit, and then let's have dinner together? He's going to really miss you during the day. He's going to go, he's going to think, when I get home, I am going to see that woman. Maybe she's coming home at the same time. Look, Nicki Vee here is not like some traditional old-fashioned situation where I think man goes to work and woman doesn't. No. Sometimes we've both been out there doing stuff during the day, and we want to miss each other. And of course, he has a part to play. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, like we're all to blame for everything that doesn't feel good in a relationship as women. Of course, it takes two to create this connection. But actually to think about, what am I like when we do get together? Because that's the secret. If you are in a good space when you get together, he's going to miss that and want it even more. Now, just before I finish, I want to talk about the wanting you even more. Maybe that in your mind is not just about wanting to spend time with you, wanting to be with you, wanting to make sure that you have time on your own, away from the kids or away from anybody else or work, or, you know, to you time, you and us time, as Tony and I call it. Also, we're talking about the physical. And there's one thing that I just want to share with you before I finish. If you want to have him want you even more, then you've got to want to love yourself. Now, I know that's an overused term, but he will want you when you feel good about yourself. And anything that you can do to feel good about yourself is going to make the difference. I know that sounds kind of difficult to believe, but it's true. We have that situation whereby if we feel love inside of our bodies, we feel loved, we don't have to have him do anything to feel loved by him. He will want to be intimate with us even more. So that's it. That's absolutely what I believe will cause him to miss you and want you even more. So keep posted, keep looking out for our videos. Oh, by the way, if you're new to this channel, please press the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will have our videos notified to you every week. And the next video in this series, so first of all, up here will be the video before, which is, you know, how to make sure that you don't feel neglected. And by the way, if you want to look at the whole of your life and find out exactly where you are in every area of your life, then this video down here is the one for you. And so look out for our next video, is kind of the 5 things men really want in a woman. And so until that time, until I see you again, bye-bye.